Good morning everyone. In today's class, I am going to start with the fifth problem. Fifth problem in your contract costing, where in this problem you have the different adjustment, one simple adjustment where you have to do or you have to give the calculate the calculation of work uncertified. Okay, see now a contractor prepares his accounts for the year ending 31st 12 each year. He commenced a contract on 1st April 2008. He has been commenced a contract from 2000. He started the contract, commenced the contract in 1st April 2008 as we did the fourth problem where we have calculated from December to April. Okay, that is 9 months. Okay, April to December, that is 9 months. Okay, the same adjustments we have like that itself. But here we have an extra adjustment that is regarding where we have to calculate work uncertified. Listen here. The following information relates to the contract as on 31st 12 2008. Okay, see here, coming to the next one, next adjustment. The contract price was 20 lakh. Okay, contract price is here we have the contract price, how much it is, 20 lakh. As on 31st 12 2008, on 31st 12 2008, 2/3 of the contract was completed. See, underlying this adjustment, 2/3 of the contract was completed. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3ರಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಭಾಗ ಫುಲ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀ ನಿಮಗೆ 3ರಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಭಾಗ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬರೀ 2 ಭಾಗ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. Only 1% of your work is remaining. So this type of adjustment, 2/3 of the contract was completed. Like this, if they ask, it is understood that you have to calculate work uncertified. Okay, so 2/3 of the contract was completed, and then this adjustment specifies and reminds you that you have to calculate work uncertified. Okay, the architect issued certificate covering 50% of contract price. Okay, so contract price is 50%, you are going to treat it as work certified. Are you all clear with this? And the contractor received rupees 7,50,000 on an account. He has received 7,50,000 on an account. Okay, that is how much? 7,50,000 is nothing but it is your cash received. Please underline that and you have to write it as cash received. The other details are as follows. Okay, before going to the other details, I am going to tell you, when you are going to calculate work uncertified, you are not going to include any profit. ಆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಅನ್ಸರ್ಟಿಫೈಡ್ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿದಿರುವಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸೆಪರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಸರ್ಟಿಫೈಡ್ ವಿತೌಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್, ವರ್ಕ್ ಅನ್ಸರ್ಟಿಫೈಡ್ ವಿತೌಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್, ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ವಿತೌಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಈ ತರ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಐ ಬಿ ಟೆಲಿಂಗ್ ಯು ವೆನ್ ಐ ಡು ದ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಅನ್ಸರ್ಟಿಫೈಡ್. Okay, see here, materials supplied to contract, that is how much? 2 lakh. Which side it is going to come in? Which side it is we are going to record? We are going to record in debit side of your contract account. Materials issued from stores, even issued also. I have issued from the stores, even this is 50,000, where 52,000, where that is going to be recorded in your debit side of your contract account. Direct wages. Direct wages is what? 5,10,000. 5,10,000 debit side of your contract account. Indirect wages also debit side of your contract account, 55,000. Subcontract cost also, that is to be recorded in debit side of your contract account. Then the next one, materials transferred to other contract. Materials transferred to other contract also, this is going to be recorded in your credit side of your contract account. Andre transfer to other contract, ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಟು ಅದರ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್, ನನ್ನಿಂದ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಾಗೋನ ಖರ್ಚನ್ನ ನಾನು ಉಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೈ ಇನ್ಕಮ್. ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್, ಲಿಸನ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ rupees 2,000 sold for 2,500. ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ 2,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ನಾನು 2,500 ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನನಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಲಾಭ ಆಯಿತು? 500 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ನನಗೆ ಲಾಭ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸಿ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಸ್, here this is a small adjustment. In your debit side of your contract account, what you are going to do is, debit side of your contract ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, you are going to record to profit and loss transferred to P&L account. Debit side we are going to record it as, what is that? P&L account, transferred to P&L account ಅಂತ ಬರೆದು 500 rupees you are going to record there. Okay, then after that in the credit side of your contract account, what you are going to do is buy cash. Okay, buy cash anta bardu bracket alli you are going to record it as sales, and you are going to mention there how much is that? 2,500. Andre buy cash anta haki bracket alli sold. he has sold for 2500. So ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದನ್ನ ಬೈ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೋಲ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ 2500 ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್. ನಿಮಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಅಥವಾ ಲಾಸ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಾ ಅದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಯಾವ ಕಡೆ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಯುವರ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ to profit and loss transferred. Okay, to profit and loss account transfer. To profit transfer to P&L account. To profit transfer to P&L account ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿ 500 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಲಾಭ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಬರೀತೀರಾ. Are you all clear with this? You might be getting a doubt. You told expenses is to be recorded in debit account, a debit side and credit side in your income. Okay. So here when it comes to these type of adjustment, okay, we have to record like this. ಇವಾಗ ನನಗೆ ಮೆಷಿನರಿನ 2000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಅದನ್ನ 2500 ಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾರ್ದ ಅಂತ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಅವಾಗ ನೀವು ಈ ತರ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಮಾರ್ದೆ ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನು ಬಂತು? ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಬೈ ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಿ ಬೈ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಿ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೋಲ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು 2500 ನೀನು ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಟು ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಟು P&L ಅಕೌಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ಹಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ P&L ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದು ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಟು P&L ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಂತಾನು ಬರೀಬಹುದು. ಓಕೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಶೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 500 ರೂಪಾಯಿನ ನೀವು ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆರ್ ಯು ಆಲ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ವಿತ್ ದಿಸ್? ದೆನ್ after that salary to foreman, put a star for that adjustment. That is material costing 2000 sold for what is that 2500 ಅಂತ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಬೈ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಟು P&L ಅಕೌಂಟ್ 500 ಅಂತ ಪೆನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಬಟ್ ಯು ಪುಟ್ a star mark for this adjustment. This is a special adjustment where we are given. Okay, salary to foreman. Salary ಕೊಡೋದು ಎಷ್ಟು? 87800. That is to be recorded in your debit side. And other overheads, that is 1,30,000 debit side. Then materials returned to stores. Return bandide namage, so that is 5,400. Even that has to be recorded in your credit side of your contract account. Then materials in hand. Materials in hand at site. Okay, materials in hand at site. Adu ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಇದೆ. That is also credit side. That is 30,000. Listen here. A machine costing rupees 2,70,000 has been on site for 146 days. Okay, 146 days. It's like a 4th problem adjustment. The working life of estimated at 7 years. Its final scrap value is 25,000. You know this. Then a supervisor who is paid 10,000 per month has devoted 1/4 of his time to this contract. Prepare contract account as same as the adjustment what we did in your 4th problem. But ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು adjustment work on certificate ಕಂಡಿಡಬೇಕು ಆಮೇಲೆ machinery profit ನ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Are you clear with this? Now I am going to show this contract account. See here, what we are going to do is here I am going to record which are the items which are being come in the which has to be recorded in the debit side. The first one. Okay, the first one, materials supplied to contract. To materials supplied. Is how much? How much I have materials supplied? That is 2 lakh. And after materials supply, what I have? Materials issued. To materials issued. How much I have? Materials issued 52,000. Then after that materials issued, what I have? Direct wages. To direct wages. Direct wages, how much I have? Direct wages is okay, I will write direct wages full form. Direct wages, how much I have? 5,10,000. 5,10,000. Okay, then after that, after 5,10,000, what are to indirect wages? To indirect wages. To 2 indirect wages is there. 2 indirect wages, how much I have? 55,000. 2 indirect wages 55,000. Then after that, what I have by subcontract cost. 2 subcontract cost. To subcontract cost, how much I have? 5 lakh, that is 4,000. 4,000. After that, what I have? Materials transferred to other contract. Transfer to other contract comes under by materials transfer. Transfer to other contract and that is going to be recorded in your credit side. That is 9,900. Okay. After that, I have material costing. Please see that adjustment what I told to put a star mark. Material costing rupees 2,000 sold for rupees 2,500. Okay, now that see here you are going to record it as by cash sold. Okay, bracket ಅಲ್ಲಿ sold ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಿ. ಎಷ್ಟು 2,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿನ 2.5 ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನನಗೆ ಲಾಭ ಆಯಿತು. ಎಷ್ಟು ಲಾಭ ಆಯಿತು? 500 ರೂಪಾಯಿ. So here what I should do is to P&L account ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ profit transferred to P&L account. ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹಾಕಿ profit transfer to P&L account. How much is that? 500. Along with this 2,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಇರೋ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ನ 2,500 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ನಾನು ಇದನ್ನ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಬೈ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಅಂತ ಸೋಲ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಲಾಭ ಆಯ್ತು? 500 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಆಯ್ತು. ಟು ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದು ನಾನು ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಟು P&L ಅಂತ ಬರೆದು. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್? ಓಕೆ. Then after that what I have to salary to foreman. To salary to foreman. Foreman. ಎಷ್ಟು salary to foreman? 87,800. 87,800. Then to other overheads. To other overheads, how much I have? 1,30,000. Other overheads 1,30,000. Then again we have the next one. To materials returned to stores. Okay, by materials return. How much I have? Materials returned to stores 5,400. 5,400. Next what I have? After that what I have? Materials in hand at site. Okay, this is also my income. Materials by materials in hand at site. Materials in hand at site is how much? 30,000. Materials in hand at site 30,000. Now listen here, as I told the previous problem, machine costing 2,70,000 has been on site for 146 days. First ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಡಿಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಡಿಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟು ಮೆಷಿನರಿ ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಿ ಟು ಮೆಷಿನರಿ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 2,70,000 ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ನಾನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಬೈ revalued machinery ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಿ ಈಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ? ಏನದು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ? ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮೈನಸ್ what is the formula I have? Cost minus cost minus first what we are going to do before that, what is the cost of the machinery? 2,70,000. Okay, 2,70,000. Then what I have? Minus scrap value. Cost minus scrap value, right? This is my cost and minus scrap value. What is the scrap value here? I have 25,000 divided by estimated life is how much I have in the problem? 7 years. 7 years into how many days? 146 days use ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ವರ್ಷದ ಎಷ್ಟು? 365 ದಿನದಲ್ಲಿ 164 ದಿನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮೆಷಿನರಿ ಇದು? 2,70,000. ಸ್ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಎಷ್ಟು? 25,000 ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ 7, that is estimated life into how many days? 146 days is 365 days here. So how much you are going to get? You are going to get a certain amount, that is like 2 lakh, that is 14,000 bರುತ್ತೆ. So 14,000 2,70,000 minus 14,000 ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ you are going to get how much? That is 2,56,000 ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. 2,56,000 you are going to get. Okay, that is revalued machinery. Okay, revalued machinery C. Clear everyone? Then after that what I have, supervisor who is paid rupees 10,000 per month has devoted 1/4 of his time to his contract. Same as the previous. To supervisor's salary. To supervisor's salary. ಎಷ್ಟು ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಎಷ್ಟಂದ್ರೆ what is going to tell you is 10,000 per month. Okay, 10,000 into how many months? So that is April to December. I told April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 9 months. Into how many? 9 months. Okay, then after that, how much he has devoted? 1/4 of his time. Okay, 1/4 of his time. What are we guess for that? 22,500. Okay, are you all clear till here? Everyone are clear? Okay, now listen here. By work in progress. Okay, work in progress. Work certified ಮತ್ತೆ work uncertified ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. work certified ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ? ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾನೆ? 50% of, okay, what is that? 50% of your contract price. ಅಂದ್ರೆ see architect issued certificate for 50% of contract price. ಅಂದ್ರೆ work certified 50% of contract price. work certified ಮಾತ್ರ. Listen here. What we are going to do 50% ಅಂದ್ರೆ 20 ಲಕ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ, okay, 20 lakhs ಅಲ್ಲಿ 50% ಅಂದ್ರೆ how much I am going to get? 10 lakh. work certified. Okay, is illegal. Now, first, listen here. Now I am going to go for the next. Before doing this, I am going to go for the main thing. What is that? Calculation of work uncertified. Work uncertified. Calculation of work uncertified ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ಅವನ ರೂಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ನೀವು ವರ್ಕ್ ಅನ್ಸರ್ಟಿಫೈಡ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ, ವರ್ಕ್ ಅನ್ಸರ್ಟಿಫೈಡ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ವಿ ಶುಡ್ಂಟ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್, ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್. ಇದು ರೂಲ್, ಇದು ಬರ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. when we are going to calculate work uncertified, we should not include profit here when you are calculating. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇದೇ ಒಂದು ಲೋಕಾಕಾರ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿತೌಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ವಿತೌಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್, ವರ್ಕ್ ಸರ್ಟಿಫೈಡ್ ವಿತೌಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್, ಆಮೇಲೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಅನ್ಸರ್ಟಿಫೈಡ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್, ಪೇ ಅಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಕೇರ್ಫುಲಿ. ಸೊ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ನೋಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಅನ್ಸರ್ಟಿಫೈಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಾನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು, ಲಾಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಲೆಕ್ಕ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಟು ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್. ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಟೋಟಲ್ ಇದೆ, ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಟೋಟಲ್ ಇದೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಾನು ಲೆಕ್ಕ ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಓಕೆ, 2 lakh plus 50,000 plus 5 lakh 10,000 plus 55,000 plus 4,000 plus 500 8,800 1 lakh 30,000 2 lakh 70,000 22,000. ಇದಿಷ್ಟು ಬರೀ ಟೋಟಲ್, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಇದು ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಟೋಟಲ್. ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಟೋಟಲ್ ನಿಮಗೆ you are going to get 1,331,800. Okay, 13,31,800 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಟೋಟಲ್. ಎಷ್ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್. ಓಕೆ, 9,900 25 2,500 54 5,400 30,000 2,56,000 ಆಮೇಲೆ 10 lakh ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ? ಓಕೆ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ 30,03,800. Okay, this is my income. Okay, ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್, ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸರ್ಟನ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದೆರಡು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ನ ಲೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸರ್ಟನ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ಕಾಸ್ಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಂಡಿಚರ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು? 1,02,000 1,28,800. This is your cost. This is your cost. Are you clear with this? ಇದನ್ನ ಹಾಕಿ ಈ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ನ ಇವಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ನಾವು ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಓಕೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ, 2/3 ಆಫ್ ದ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬೀನ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟೆಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾನಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಈಗ 1,02,800 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 2/3 ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಭಾಗ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ 2/3 ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ 3/3. ಓಕೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಭಾಗ ಕೆಲಸ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಆಗಬೇಕು ಕೆಲಸ? 3/3 ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, 2/3 ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ 3ಕ್ಕೆ 3 ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2/3 ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಭಾಗ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ 2/3 divided by 3/3. Are you all clear with this? Then here what I am going to do is I am going to cross multiply. So in the end 3 gets cancelled. Okay, so what I am going to do is 1,02,800 into into 2/3. Okay, 2/3 I am going to do. So how much I am going to get? 2/3 ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ I am going to get how much? That is cross multiply ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. Okay, this I am going to do the cross multiplication. ಅವಾಗ ನನಗೆ 2/3 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 3/2 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 1,02,800 into into ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಮೇಲೆ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. That is 3/2 ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ? ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಎವ್ರಿವನ್? ಲಿಸನ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ? 2/3 of contract has been completed ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ. And cost into 2/3 of the contract has been completed divided by how much it should completed? 3/3 ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಸೊ into 2/3 ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಆಗಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, 3/2 ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ what I am going to do is this. Okay, what I am going to do is, if you were confused, don't want this. Okay, ಇದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆದಾಗ 2/3 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಆದಾಗ 3/, ಇದು ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ 3/2. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಡು 1,02,800 into 3/2 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ? 15,42300. Okay, 15,42,000 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, this is what contract price without the profit. Contract price without. Are you clear with this? ನನಗೆ contract price without profit ಸಿಕ್ತು. Okay, ನಾನು ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ profit include ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ it should not include profit when you are going to calculate work uncertified. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಯಾವುದು profit include ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. Are you clear with this? So ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 50% ಆಫ್ 50% of contract price is treated as work certified. So ನನಗೆ work uncertified ಅಲ್ಲಿ work certified contract price ಸಿಕ್ತು 15,42,000 into 50% ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Okay, into 50% ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನನಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ? How much I am going to get? 7,71,000. This is your work certified without profit. Without profit. Are you clear with this? Work certified without profit. So ನಾನು ಇವಾಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ? Cost minus work certified ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ without profit. ಆವಾಗ ನನಗೆ work uncertified ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಫೈನಲ್ ಆಗಿ. So what is my cost? What is my 102,800 minus 7,71,000 ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ? Okay, I am going to get certain amount. What is that? 2,57,000. 2,57,000 is my work uncertified. Are you clear with this? Once again I am going to tell, listen. Once again calculation of work uncertified ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. work uncertified ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಅದು ಟೋಟಲ್ ತಗೊಂತೀನಿ, ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಏನು ಟೋಟಲ್ ಇದೆ ಅದು ತಗೊಂತೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಅವಾಗ ನನಗೆ ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನನಗೆ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ 1,10,02,800 ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? 102,800 ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ದೆನ್ after that I am going to see the contract price, how much it is there completed, 2/3 of the contract ಅಂತ 3/3 ಆಗಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು 2/3 ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ 3/3 ಕೆಲಸ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ? 2/3 ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಸೊ 3 gets cancelled. we are going to cross multiply, ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಇರೋದು ಮೇಲೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ 1,02,800 into 3/2 ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಹೆಂಗೋ ಬರುತ್ತೆ 3/2, that is going to reverse. Then after that I am going to get 15,42,000 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. 15,42,000 is my contract price without profit. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ without profit ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ನಾನು ವರ್ಕ್ ಸರ್ಟಿಫೈಡ್ ಅಂತ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? 50% ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಸೊ 15,42,000 into 50% ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನನಗೆ 7,71,000 ಸಿಕ್ತು. That is my contract with work certified without profit. Work certified without profit ಸಿಕ್ತು. ಈ work certified without profit ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, work certified without profit that is 1,02,800 minus what is my work certified without profit minus ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಆಗ 2,57,000. Are you all clear with this? Okay, this is your work uncertified ಸಿಕ್ತು. Then work uncertified ಎಷ್ಟು, 2,57,000. Okay, this is my work uncertified. Okay, now we do the total. Which side I have more? Which side I have more? Which side I have more? That is the total. That is credit side. Okay, credit side total is ಜಾಸ್ತಿ. So what I am going to do is, okay, 3 lakh. So here I am going to get the total. Then before this I am going to add with this. Okay, you are total ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಇದನ್ನ add ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ that is how much I am going to get. I am going to get 15,60,800. 15,60,000. 15,60,800. So here also I am going to record this 15,60,800. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಫಿಗರ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, that is to notional profit. Notional profit ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಿಗುತ್ತಪ್ಪ ನಮಗೆ? Notional profit I am going to get that is 2,29,000. 2,29,000 that I am going to transfer to P&L and to reserves and remaining by notional profit. Okay, first, now if I want to transfer this notional profit to P&L account and transfer reserve, I have to particularly go ahead with the working note. Okay, here what I am going to do is I am going to calculate the percentage. Okay, I am going to calculate the percentage. So calculation of percentage, this is the second working note. Calculation of percentage. So what I have to do is first I am going to calculate the percentage. What is the calculation of percentage? Work certified divided by contract price into 100. What is my work certified here? 10 lakh divided by what is my contract price? Okay, what is my contract price? That is 20 lakh into 100. Okay, 20 lakh into 100. How much percent I am going to get? I am going to get 50%. Okay, this 50% ಬಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ರೂಲ್? Rule number 3. Rule 3. So, okay, if it is 50% or more, but less than 90%, 2/3 of profit is transferred to P&L account. 2/3 of profit is transferred to. Now rule ಬರೆಯೋದಿಲ್ಲ, but also I am writing it for your comfortability. See now, what I am going to do? 2/3 ಅಲ್ವಾ? So notional profit into 2/3 into cash received divided by work certified. Okay, what is my notional profit? 2,29,000. Okay, 2,29,000 into 2/3 into what is my cash received? 7,50,000 divided by what is work certified? 10 lakh. Okay, how much you are going to get? If you do like this, how much you are going to get? You are going to get how much? That is 1,14,000. 1,14,500. Okay, 1,14,500. Okay, 1,14,500 plus 1,14,500. 1,14,500 is for P&L account. Okay, P&L account. So I should show the chart here. Okay, as I told you. Next is another 2,29,000 ಅಲ್ಲಿ 1,14,500 is for P&L account, and how much it is remaining? Again, it is remaining 1,14,500, that is for reserves account. Are you clear with this? So I am going to transfer here 1,14,500 plus 1,14,500. Okay, that is 2,29,000. Okay, here also 2,29,000. Are you all clear with this? I hope you have understood this entire problem. Okay? Are you all clear with this? Okay.